So it's been a little while since my last update on the bike. I haven't really done anything. It's been cold and wet out, so I haven't had the motivation to come out here and work on it. But I decided to take a different turn on the route the bike was taking. So I put a lot of effort into the motor. It's still not running that great. I'm not confident that even if I got it running great, that it was even going to push me along at 220 pounds. So I bought some new toys. So I'm going to do a little unboxing and then hopefully get this thing all put together today. We'll see how it goes. All right, so new throttle cable. What do we got here? It's like Christmas. Some new grips. Pretty sweet. Cool. All right, new throttle, got the starter. That's a must. Cool. And then some new bars. Battery. What do we got? New horn. Didn't have a horn to begin with, so cool. Nice packing job. Rear brake switch sensor, wire harness grommet, turn signal relay. Battery band, label, looks like a battery bracket. Awesome. Can cozy. Nice, I'm excited for this. A starter so I get rid of the crappy switch that was on there in the first place. Says the supplier made an oops on the color of the decal. Instead of us throwing them away, we're giving them away for free. So that's pretty cool. I don't think it's gonna match, but I love freebies nonetheless. Must be the wiring harness. Oh yeah. Figure out how to put this sucker together. Man, everything's really nicely labeled. Nice job. this is a Lifan 25, 125. Pretty much like everybody else does. I mean, it's just the easiest way to get a bike that you can actually put some miles on. What I did do though is I actually went with the electric start. I kicked this thing over so many times, I'm tired of kicking it over, so. That's a nice looking carb, but it's a Keenan carb that comes with it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks cool. I think I'm gonna have to paint the bike after this. Everything's gonna be so nice. Oh, she's beautiful. Well, so that's it. That's the take. I'm gonna need some more things. I don't have the. I want to get the kickstand, the center stand for this. Right now, it just has the kickstand. It leans over quite a bit, and so the foot pegs and everything are on that. So I'm gonna need to order that. I haven't ordered it yet. I just want to see how this goes. But I should be able to get everything going without that. It's not a big deal. But I ordered as many parts as I could, see if I could get this thing running right off the bat. But I am really excited to have an electric start on this thing. Just the ease of starting. It's gonna be so nice though. I'm gonna have to absolutely clean this bike up. I had some ideas. I kind of like the gunmetal gray look. I've seen a few of those. I do like the white, the simplicity of the white. White looks great too. But that's farther on down the road. I want to get this thing up and going first, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to get started. All right, so now I got to see if I can fit this motor in here without scratching it. That thing's really pretty right now. That was super easy. That was probably the easiest part yet, I guess. So, I guess now we start putting it back together. I gotta figure out how to get this chain on. There's no missing link or whatever to pull off to put the chain on. So now I got the motor on, now I gotta figure out how to do that. Should be a no-brainer though. But everything's looking good. Everything's matching up. I hope I didn't ding up the motor too bad putting it in there. I just kind of roughed it in there and it was actually not that bad at all. But all right, keep going. this monster, I believe, probably just sits in here. I didn't have any wires when I got this thing, so I'm assuming, I mean, this is the only place they can sit. And that'll clean up real nice. And it looks like these can reach all the way down, so that's perfect. This is gonna be easy. So I got everything just kind of loosely wired up here. Battery's all nice and charged. I think, what are we at? We're on off, now we're on. So this thing should, it's not gonna start. There's no carburetor or anything on it, but it should, fingers crossed, it should run the starter. So here you go. Sweet. There was a connection coming out of here, which is coming out of the transmission, but the connection itself matched up to one of the connections on the wiring harness. So I had that connected, and for some reason I wasn't getting any spark. So I didn't know what to do. I thought this was the transmission. I knew this was a stator, but for some reason I just went with, you know, what it looked like the plug and play was, but it was incorrect. So disconnected this. This is now connected to nothing. This is the, if I had a fancy speedometer or something that would show me the different gears that I'm in, I can connect this. I don't have one of those now, so I'm not worrying about it. So this was this is what I needed to do. So it was originally connected to here, the gear selector. I disconnected it, connected all the wires from the stator, and we're good to go. So obviously it looks pretty ugly. I'm gonna have to take some time, get everything mounted nicely, and then obviously get the carburetor in place, put the gas tank back in. A couple of things, these little guys did not fit in the brake levers, so I gotta do something there. So I'm probably just gonna buy new ones, I suppose. But aside from that, everything looks great. It's coming together good. So I'm gonna polish up this video for now. More to come soon. Thanks for watching.